Kate Pay, we mentioned Stanford had 18 threes opening night last year, a school record. She thought at times that they got a little bit too in love with the three-point shots. Swain, the extra pass. Clardy, three-ball, corner pocket! An impressive first quarter offensively from Stanford. Quarter of play. Chloe Clardy on target, and the Cardinal looking sharp early. It is Courtney Ogden's birthday. Aguera, nice head fake. Leaves it off. Clardy, wide open three, splashdown.
Inside out.
Clardy with the steal. Chloe, coast to coast.
Timer to 5 for Swain. Drive and kick. Corner three is all net for Chloe Clardy. High dribble from Aguera. Eschmeyer now. That pass just gets through, and it pays off. Clardy cans it.
Absolutely. Santa Clara had the lead at one point, and Stanford had 3 consecutive threes. And they've been on fire so far. And she does a good job in the glass as well. One shot and out for the Cardinal.
Clardy, strong take and a foul, finishing through physicality.
Pass here. She goes right inside. Clardy with the scoop inside. Has the opportunity for the old Miss Stevenson posting up in the smaller guard.
Gooseby able to front the post well. Nice pass back to Clardy, who rainbows it home.
I think Lopolo probably saw that out in Walnut Creek at Carondelet. Reverse layups down for Chloe Clardy, an acrobatic finish.
Longest stretch that Stanford has had 2 freshmen in the starting lineup since Haley Jones and Frances Belibi. That was back in the 2019-2020 season.
And one of the biggest drivers to the bucket, Haley Swain returns. She's 4 for 5. It's almost all been in the interior. Meanwhile, a corner three from Clardy. Under a minute to play in the third. Open three for Clardy. This one is all net.
When Talani Lopolo is having to work incredibly hard, 94 feet. Got to find some relief. We're so glad to have her back. There's Clardy, the heady play by the veteran who comes off the bench. A starter last year when Lopolo was out. Swain dodging, weaving, trying to find Aguera, and she does, able to hang on. I think the crowd wanted her to square up, but she opted for Clardy on the trail. The 3 ball's good by Aguera. Trying to push, lays it up, no good. The trail and the offensive rebound for Stanford. Clardy hit one earlier.
No look to Clardy, open three, got it!
Holy cow, with those reverse shots. I think that they have 6 points off of them.
Clardy, another three. Ogden driving, runs into trouble, knocked away. Clardy has to put it up, hits the three with the shot clock winding down.
Chance for a marquee win here in the non-conference slate for Stanford.
Absolutely, number 22 ranked team in the country.
3 ball is all net for Chloe Clardy. Clardy with 3 from 3, knocks it down. Big delivery from Chloe Clardy.
Assist leader, top scorer. She had a 10-steal game against South Dakota State. Wriggling inside, and the Cardinal with a quick strike commits the offensive back to the previous play.
Watch this pass right here. Again, Arnie Salo up the lane, and when you have the weak side, and cutting is a fundamental in the game.
Polo finding the open shooter, and Clardy will knock that down.
There was a different personnel grouping on the interior. This year, she's the focal point on the inside with Nyla Harris.
Long distance and buried by Clardy. What a nice answer for the Cardinal.
Yeah, no, well, you knew you couldn't count on that in the second half because then the math happens.
And a foul as well on a big drive. And a terrific play. Clardy for the basket.
I mean, she fakes the dribble handoff, and it's a great read. They've had success out of this set.
Clardy on the roll. Eschmeyer, and a foul as well.
With your team for moments like this is winning time. You go back to horns because you've been successful.
Clardy feeding Eschmeyer. Takeaway by Clardy. She's outnumbered. Doesn't matter. Get her to the free throw line. Really good job by Clardy. Does a good job of running through the passing lane, making it a difficult pass, and then the strong finish. Shumpai feeding Eschmeyer inside. Back over to Clardy looking for a triple.
Stanford up at 54% from the field. Clardy lets it fly. Chloe Clardy, and finally Stanford hits a three.
Was not relied on the scoring in this ball game. The entire bench got on their feet.
That was smooth from outside. Chloe Clardy.
Lulu, triple. Second chance, no. Clardy, quick pass inside, and the layup is good for Shumpai.
And they move the ball and space the floor. Watch this right here. Good timing, good use of the screen.
The veteran for you has her fourth double-double of the season. They work it inside out. Clardy with a block. And UCLA's what, 11?
UCLA's got 11. Yeah. They're probably going to be at 13 or 14.
Yeah. Clardy spins and scores after Grace Mbugwa.
Watch Clardy right here. Floor opens up and she drives. There's the foul.
Leaning on freshmen, the experience of Ogden has to come into play for Stanford. Hidalgo with the last second shot well short.
She goes right after it and hunts it.
Wow. Clardy. And there's the Stanford three. And nice answer by Clardy.
Won't go. Shumpai, the offensive rebound. Clardy, the three. Yes. Brianne, you just talked about how the Panthers have been doing a relatively good job of keeping Stanford off the offensive glass.
I love her aggressiveness, though. She isn't known for her scoring, more so her passing, but she's being way aggressive tonight. It's enough to depend on them, and they are depending on.
Ogden to Clardy, to the rim. Long shot, and the rim's in!
Chloe Clardy is one of the most explosive scorers on this team. Puts the defense in the spin cycle. That much time, she's going to knock that shot down every single time. You got to know where she's at on the court at all times.
10th straight game into double figures for Wenzel on the other end. Second time Chloe Clardy's responded.
That three ball every time. And then Clardy, hand in her face, doesn't matter.
Stevenson seals. Ijiwoye extra pass. That's deflected. 2 on the shot clock. Clardy has to hoist and cans it. Stanford desperately needed those 3 points.
Kimson backs it out, 9 seconds to shoot. Pull up pop, missed it. Offensive rebound. Stanford rips it away.
Yeah, Miami just loves that pressure, that pace. You know, Stanford wants to go ahead and work for their best shot, utilize the floor and the spacing. That's a good interior pass to Eschmeyer.
Time here for Stanford, 9 seconds left in the quarter. Great feed. Swain finishes it, but it was all set up by Clardy. 3 seconds at the end of the third.
Another 3-ball off target for SMU. Clardy, 3-on-2, underneath the Swain. Too easy. Ijiwoye ahead to Clardy. Mary Ashley Stevenson is in the game for the Cardinal. Meanwhile, Clardy takes it to the cup.
Dia Barnes wants paint attacking, doesn't want early offense shots like that.
Clardy able to hang on to it, the dish, and the finish by Haley Swain.
The 6'5" Alex Eschmeyer said, no.
King averaging 15 a game, only 4 so far. Another turnover. Clardy trying to make the Mustangs pay, and she does.
And there's a fast break where you shoot the ball. Ijiwoye.
Clardy can put up numbers as she has another steal and another finish.
And she's now in double digits, the 5th